Hello and welcome to Rings Check. I'm Barry and you are joining me for a playthrough of the Old Forest, the second scenario technically of the Lord of the Rings living card game saga. This is one of the printed demand scenarios that was fit in, so if you do buy these saga boxes you won't have this, but it does fit into the campaign, and as shown here, Lord of the Rings Part 1.1. I'll also be doing Part 1.2 before moving on to Part 2. So here we are set up as we would begin. Gandalf's delay was our burden from the first scenario, and Mr. Underhill was our boon from the first scenario, so both of those start in play. That does mean I only get 5 cards to start with, but having Mr. Underhill as sort of get out of jail free if we get trapped by a number of the sort of enemies in this scenario is quite convenient. Let me go full screen here. Actually, let me go on to this first of all. So this is the deck, and there's not a huge number of changes from the other deck. The lore specific cards, there aren't any really lore specific cards in this one, so I've kind of covered the deck I'm using in the previous video where I talk about the story. But the interesting part about this scenario is that the middle stages, let me zoom in here, the middle stages do not have any progress required to move through the quest. So having a couple of side quests is very convenient here, and if you have a couple of side quests then the halfling bounders are also quite useful. Now Gaffer Gamgee is not a particularly thematic card at this point. He's been and gone in the story. We've lost Farmer Maggot and his dogs because he doesn't come up again. However, Gaffer Gamgee's ability is probably necessary for this one because being attacked by Old Man Willow is a problem, and you need to be cancelling those rather than just killing people off. So I have feints, Gaffer Gamgees, and everything else is pretty much what we saw in the last deck. So hopefully you're playing along, playing thematically as well. You don't want to be changing your deck every scenario, but remember, every scenario is a puzzle that you are looking to beat, and if you have to change your entire deck, then you will change your entire deck to defeat it. So here we are, we're set up. Now, Old Bogey Stories, Merry is the most knowledgeable about the Old Forest, so let's stick that on him. Right, so let's put him at the front. And then, so this is one of the setup cards. Let's go through the setup. So after being pursued through the Shire by mysterious riders in black, Frodo and his friends decide that the safest way for them to continue their journey to Rivendell is to travel through the Old Forest. So set Old Man Willow and the Withywindle aside, done there. Each player searches the encounter deck and adds one different location to the staging area. So these are our choices. We have Misleading Path. So not too bad, only one threat, but we must travel there if it comes up. Deep Gully is a problem for us optionally engaging enemies, but it will be a couple of turns until we optionally engage an enemy, so might want to get that one first. There are more of all of these in the deck, so you're not eliminating the possibility of seeing them by taking one. Characters can't be healed, well that's fine because we're not going to have any damage early on. The Wall of Trees only has a threat of 1, but you can effectively quest through that while it's in the staging area, so quite happy to leave that where it is. And then the Oppressive Forest can't play more than 1 card, so I don't want this because actually I've got quite a few cards I want to play in my first turn. Looking down here, healing or engaging. I think I'll take the engaging, the Deep Gully here, because I think that'll be the one that, if it comes up, would be the most problematic. So I'm just going to shuffle the others back in. And so we now added one different location to the staging area. And then anything on here? Nope, the first player attaches Old Bogey Stories to a hero, so we've done that. It was not called the Old Forest without reason, for it was indeed ancient, a survivor of vast forgotten woods. and in it there lived yet aging no quicker than the hills, the father of the fathers of trees, remembering times when they were lords. The countless years had filled them with pride and rooted wisdom and with malice. So here we go. You've left the Shire and now outside and on the edge of the old forest. So each player draws one card and then advances to a random 2A. So there's not an easy way to do this randomness, but let me draw a card to start with. So that's pretty cool. And then we're going to advance to random 2A. So if I go here, so we've got 4 2As and the third stage to go to. But if we close and shuffle, I want to get rid of you. Should give me a random 2A. Should we put it back? So I'll close and shuffle. Just take the first one. So this is the one I'm going for. Close and shuffle. So I'll be doing that a few times. I'm sure there's a better way of doing it, but that'll do for now. And this is the living forest. So everything in it is very much more alive, more aware of what's going on, so to speak, than things are in the Shire. And the trees do not like strangers. So again, merry. Knowing a bit here. If the number of locations in the staging area is less than the number of players, well, no, there's one. I'd go and fetch a location, but I don't have to, so let's flip it. And here we have closing in around them. So I would have to add 2 cards when I go questing. No problem. Now, as I say, there's no progress value on these quests. Instead, we're going to check the victory count of the locations that we put in the victory display. We're going to need 5 points in total before we can advance. So let's start a new round and see what we can do. So first thing, let's build up a Merry, and of course Merry gets his 4 default, 1 for the dagger and 1 extra for threat up. Sam's going to be our primary defender, so he's going to get +1. Technically it'll be on here, so he's conditional +2. Again, everybody should have a threat level higher than our threat. Fast hitch we're going to put on I wonder if I want an early fast hitch on anybody really. Could save it and put it on Rosie in a couple of turns. That will let me quest through a lot more. So let's save Fast Hitch for now. I'll play the Shire Folk. That's going to let me reduce my threat by 4. And saving up for these other elements just now. So I don't think I'm going to be engaging anybody. So I might as well quest hard. Actually, maybe I don't need you because there's not a lot, but I'm getting 2 more cards, so let's see. Questing for 7, there's 2 in there. I don't need to place any progress. I think this is fine. If I do get an enemy, I can bring them down, defend with Sam, and potentially kill them with Merry. So let's try this. We'll get 2 encounter cards. So first encounter card, another Deep Gully, and Strange Woods. So characters up here. So this is all fine. I do want to move through the was there anything else here? So we've now quested successfully. We don't need to place any progress. We now want to advance to a different stage 2A. So let's just take the first one again, put you back in, and we will shuffle when we close. So now we flip this and choke with brambles. At the end of the round, remove all progress from each location in play. That's not a problem because at the moment there is nothing. So our travel phase, we're going to move to the first Deep Gully, and then we are done. So that is the end of the round. Start a new round, refresh, get our resources. All good, all good. So now we play a second dagger on Merry, which makes him even tougher. So now I can pretty much one-shot anything, particularly with Sam. Might be worth putting Fast Hitch on Sam then. But we're already... Oh wait, end of the round, yeah, so we've done that. So let's go questing. And actually, I'm not going to optionally engage anybody anyway because I guess I might. I'm pretty low down. So we're questing for 7. I'm going to quest with Mary as well. Let's see, 1. So another deep gully. What a nightmare. So only 2 progress, which isn't great. Particularly with... We're now becoming quite location locked. So... Well, hold on. New plan, right? So we're at this point. If I play this, I'll get 4 more progress. Which will be enough to clear you, and I get 4 more cards. So let's do that. So we play you, we get 4 more progress. I'm not going to bother adding it because that's going to send that to the victory display. And then I draw 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is looking pretty sweet now. But here, we've placed progress as route questing successfully. There's only 2 in the victory display. So if we look at the victory display, there's only victory 2, which is not 5. So we're not yet ready to advance. Which means we're going to get another 2A. You're going to go back in, shuffle, and then our next location is... so we're definitely getting sort of location locked here. But let's move to Deep Gully and new round. End the round. No, this is the questing for this one. So new round. Very good, very nice. We drop Rosie for 2. We play a fast hitch on Rosie. This is going to help with questing quite a lot. And then we drop a fast hitch on Sam. I have to consider... There's no point in playing a single Friend of Friends. So we'll hang fire on that one. I would have liked to see a side quest, but actually I've got quite a lot of these to get through. So let's go questing. So we quest. I will ready up Rosie. We quest, we quest, we quest. Succeeding by 4. And I can get another 2. So let's assume that is good enough. Oh, but I get 2 more. Oh, well, I've done it now. So here I get 2 more thingies. This is Surge, so I get another thingy. Each player removes a character he controls from the quest and deals 2 damage to that character. So I could cancel with Frodo. But I can also just cancel that 2 damage by raising my threat by 2. So let's have a look. I don't really want to remove a character from the quest either because I'm only getting 3 down. But actually maybe I'm just as well getting 1 down. No, so I'd have to cancel that. So I will spend that, I'll exhaust the 1 ring, I put you back and I replace it with the exact same card. How terribly sad. So the only person that can be removed from the quest is Sam, which puts us on -2, but then Rosie can give us another 2. So we're on evens, which is fine. But Sam also has to take 2 damage. And I can't heal while the Strange Woods is there. Fine, fine. I'm going to optionally... No, wait. After progress is placed, so we've done that stage. Which means we need a new location. You go back in. Shuffle. Here we have... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Put you back in. Flip, not reveal. At the end of the round, discard a random location from the victory display. So this is like the worst one if you're trying to get anywhere. And there's not a huge amount I can do about that, but let's not worry. So let's optionally engage the long trailer. That's going to put our threat up by 2 because of the deep gully. When I optionally engage somebody with a higher level, Sam's going to stand up and I'm going to get a card through Pippin. So this is sweet. He's going to get a shadow card. This could be the end of Sam, but I have to defend. So he's going to defend for 4. I'm being attacked for 4. Nothing. Excellent. So defend that, and then we will fast hitch. Actually, I don't even need to fast hitch. Merry on his own can kill this. Very good, very nice. And then I've got an action window, so I'll just reduce my threat by 4 again. And this time I have to discard something from the victory display, so put that in the bin. So this one's horrible when you're trying to make some progress, and we are still quite location locked. I will get the gaffer down next, hopefully, and ideally we'll see another friend of friends, but let's see what happens in the next round. No good, or not the worst, but... So let's spend 2 for Gaffer Gamgee, and can't play him, I have to travel to a location, but he'll come down, so he'll help me get through the misleading path at least. But that's kind of where we're at. So quest, ready, quest. So that's swinging, so we're succeeding by 4. I think I just huff the quest with Merry and get another 2 down. Oh no, mates, so I can't do anything about that really. I can spend a resource, exhaust the ring, shuffle you back in, and get something different please. So this is fine ish. Succeed by 3, but here I'll use Rosie to clear this. This will go to the victory display, and then at the end of the questing I'll get a new card out. So you come out, you go in, close and shuffle, and let's see what we've got here. So get an additional encounter card, not what I want. Now I must travel to here if there's no active location, so I have to travel to there, and so that is what I will do. Now when I travel I can play Curious Brandybuck, and I might as well. I'm just trying to get through these as quickly as possible, right? So new round, spare Rosie, Halfling Bounder I would get down when I can. But otherwise, more questing, so we just go full on quest. And succeeding by 6, I get 2 new cards. 1, terrible. 2, choose a location in the victory display and return it to the staging area. Sure thing. Get rid of you. So now I'm succeeding by 2, which is all I need for this. Then after succeeding, I need a new card. So this is actually a little easier to do in real life, but maybe there's a better way of doing it on here that I'm unsure of. Flip. So that's okay because there's no locations in the victory display, so joke's on you. Let me travel to the Deep Gully. I will again optionally engage. No, I can't optionally engage you because Mary's not standing. So ugh, disgusting. I mean, I could defend it for a turn, or I could return Gaffer Gamgee. None of this is preferable. I will just continue. So end of the round, discard a random location victory display. There's none. Next round. So this is taking quite a turn. I'd definitely like to get this down to heal Sam, but I can't heal Sam while the Strange Woods are out. I can play the Bounder, but if I play the Bounder then I've got no healing. This will be useful this turn, so let's not play the Bounder just yet. Let's assume I'm going to fight, so let's quest, ready, quest. You go to the bottom of my deck, move to owner's deck, bottom. So here we're succeeding by not much. I will play this. Cost me 2. Does mean I won't have any cancels. In fact, you know what? Let's just see what comes out first. This is fine. Each player cannot play more than 1 card per round. That sucks, but at the moment I'm not playing that many cards. I've not played any, so I can still play this. So 1, 2 to play you. Gets me to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I will exhaust you to add 2. Let's just put them all on Gaffer Gamgee here. So 1, 2, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4. No, sorry, just 3. So I succeed by 3, but you've exhausted again. Oh no, that's right. Only succeeding by 3 is a problem here, but I don't think I can do anything about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, literally can't do anything about it. Should have just quested Mary, but that's fine, I suppose. Okay, so I'm going to... but if I optionally engage you, then I can't play Resourceful. Alright. Oh. I guess I will... Actually, I can play Resourceful. I've got enough money for it. And I need to get you out of the staging area. So I'll optionally engage you, which stands me, draws me a card. That's useful. And you get a shadow card. Oh wait, I need to get rid of this first. So we get you go back in, shuffle, don't be bad. Remove all progress from each location in play. Oh, these stupid woods. Fine, Sam will defend for 4, don't be a bad shadow effect. Enemy gets +1, that is the end of Sam. Nice Hobbit cloak. Nothing here gives him extra. Dead. Alright, looks like a restart. Wasn't going very well anyway. So let's reload decks, mark as defeat. I'll have Gandalf's delay, so you get shuffled back in the deck. You come down. Old Bogey Stories there. One ring here. What did we keep last time? We kept the Deep Gully, which seems to be probably the... Strange Woods was a problem as well, right? But let's just shuffle these away. And then let me spawn Mr. Underhill. And of course Gandalf's delay, just so we remember. Did that work? Yes. This goes on Frodo. Then looking at these, I mean, I've got 2. I can kind of get what I want, right? Search for 1 card and can remove a non-objective card. No, I think I have to mulligan. This is decent. This is decent. This is decent. Yeah, this is mostly decent, right? So we flip you, which just means draw a card, sack you off, and then we get a dark bad place. So at the end of the planning phase, I have to exhaust somebody, no problem. And then new round. Cool. So if we put Resourceful on... Put Resourceful on Mary, paying for it with Sam's resources. Then per round, progress, not progress, resource, gets 1 extra resource. Then we'll use Mary to pay for his own Resourceful. And then per round, resource 1. So this is going to ramp up pretty quick. And then I will put Fast Hitch on Sam, because I can exhaust him, standing back up again for this ability. So end of planning, I have to exhaust Sam. Then I'll stand Sam back up. Then we will quest. Bit of overkill, but that's fine. Get here. You're going to go away. Close and shuffle. So we'll take you. You're going to go back. Close and shuffle. And this time we will get Shifting Trees, but we don't have anywhere yet. And then we have to go here. Oh, that should have had Surge. My bad, dog. My bad. Fine. Still have to go here. All groovy. So new round. And looking okay. So dagger here. Let's not forget 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1 conditional. Might as well play a halfling bounder. Oh, what's going on with my mouse? Better recharge some batteries at some point. And that's that. We will all out quest again. So it's succeeding by 10 at the sorry, succeeding by 6 at this point. Still only getting 1. That's bad. But not as bad as it could have been. So you go away, then we do this. Come back in, close and shuffle. Flip it. No worries. We will travel to here. We will... I can't quite kill you. I can kill you, can I? 8, 6, 7, 8, yes. So I'll optionally engage you. Lets me draw a card. Sam stands. Ooh. I think I will. Or will I? No, I'll take a hit. So Sam is going to block. He's got 2 defense against 3 at the moment. Perfect, nothing. So he only takes 1 damage. Actually, it's not that perfect because now I've got nobody that can take 2 hits. That's fine. Then I'll fast hit. Why are you now? Ah, you idiot. What an idiot. Why would I even optionally engage you? Because even if I stand Sam back up, he can't do any damage. What was I questing for? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What was in there? 4. When did this come out? Should have another card at this point. Flip the Living Forest over and readied. No, so that came out after. So actually, I'm just going to cheat and say that I didn't send Mary. And then I can attack to kill the Grasping Root. Cool. You really need to think these turns through a bit more. I do run quite fast. I didn't need to send Mary. There was a lot of quest already on the thing. There's a lot of willpower already on the quest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There was 4 in there. And I was only getting 1 card. And only 2 progress. Yeah, I'm just going to cheat. Then next round. So this isn't what I want. None of this is really what I want. So we'll go questing again. So I'm succeeding by 6. I am getting 2 cards. So this time I will send Mary and consequences be consequences. I get 1 card. Choose a location in the victory display. Well, there's no locations in the victory display. So give that Surge. This is Surge. And then I get a 2nd card for this one. So that is all groovy. Let me just add the threat onto that. So only succeed by 3 though, but no problemo. Then we get a new one of these. Flip it, and then got to put a location back. Well, joke's on you, don't have any locations. Then... oh no, could do without that. What am I losing? Can't lose my sword. I could lose a resourceful. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to lose. So, Army of Flies will engage me. I will lose this resourceful. Then I'll fast hitch. Fast hitch to stand back up. And give this a shadow card. I am not going to... oh, you're only hitting for 1. So I might as well defend. Fine, nothing. I guess I could kill you. But no, this is fine. Guess I could have played that. No. Okay, next round. Ooh, exciting. So 1, 2, we will play a Cautious Halfling. Lets me look at this. Tom Bombadil. Yes. So he's going to be ready and committed to the quest. Then shuffle these in. So I don't need any more than is up there already. So let's have a think about what we're doing. So quest, quest, quest. And I'm going to get 3. And 3 is enough to clear you. Wait, I can't play more than one card. Have I played more than one card? No, I don't think so. Not since that's come out anyway. Fine, so then we will reveal. Tom comes down, he is questing but ready. Then you go to the victory display, get a new one of you. Ugh, admin. This is why you should play with other people. That's fine. I will optionally move to... Oh wait. Oh, no. Progress had to be placed on this. So knowing that, I could have sent... What I need? I needed 3 more. So yeah, feck it. Well, I sent everybody, and that will also clear you. Now how long does Tom stay out? At the end of the round, discard them, then shuffle all the encounter cards back. Fine. So you only stay out for this turn. So you might as well defend against the... or do I get you to defend against this? I think I get you to defend against this. So I'll optionally travel to here. I'll engage you, which stands Sam, draws me a card. You both get shadow cards. I'll do this one first, so defended by Tom Bombadil. There's nothing. Doesn't matter. Then I'm going to just let you through. Don't be... but if you were 2, then somebody dies. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, fine, I'll defend. Defending player discards each ally card in hand. That's fine. It's not taking any damage. Fast hitch. Then we fight to kill you. And then, because from Mary's effect, I get to stand Sam. Sam will attack and kill the flies. And that is that. So then Tom goes. I wish to shuffle into deck. And we're into a new round. So not so bad, but not so great. Get one more attack. One more conditional attack. I need some card draw. That's currently what I'm missing. You're not in the staging area anymore. So here we'll quest. 16 by 9. Get 2 cards. Need 5. Let's go for it. Discard all progress from each location in the staging area. Fine, get Surge. And then a second card. Ugh, how horrible. So, what does it succeed by? 4. 4. I think I have to... No, I'll have to do this first. You come out. You go away. What have we got? Remove all progress from each location in play. Sad. I think I have to take you first. Makes you worse. But I can't leave you up there until that goes. So If I optionally engage you, so I'm ready, as I get a card. Ooh, that's fancy. Then you get a shadow card. I'm going to feint your attack. Just gets rid of you. Then I will attack you for 8 on your own. You don't need to go in really. But that kills you. And this will hurt when I take it, but won't be a game ender. So let's ready up. Ooh, so this is what we want. So let's play one of you and one of you. Yeah, one of you. So then you get an extra one of these, an extra one of these, extra one of these. You get an extra one of these, extra one of these, extra one of these. And plus 1 hit point. So our hit point thingy, 8. Plus 1. Sweet. So questing time. You can quest. 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 At the end of the round, all of this goes. Should have got rid of that already. Annoying, but not too annoying. So you're great. You go to the victory. So have I got 5 in here now? I now have 5, so I can progress. In fact, I have to progress. But I don't particularly want to. But okay, no problem. So you go, you go, you go. Here we go. And so he lifted his heavy eyes and saw leaning over him a huge willow tree, old and hoary. Enormous it looked, enormous, Miss Moneypenny. Its sprawling branches going up like reaching arms with many long-fingered hands. So now, Old Man Willow comes out, as does Withy Window. And I will optionally travel. I guess I optionally travel here. I'm in a little bit of trouble if I don't see Gaffer Gamgee soon. So I better flip this as well. I don't like this great big tree. I don't trust it. Hark at it singing about sleep now. So Old Man Willow is in the staging area but is engaged with me. He'll be attacking every turn. If I take you, so I will optionally engage the root, and that is going to make me assign 3 damage around. So 1, 2, I guess put 1 here, 3. But that's also going to stand me and draw me a card. That's handy dandy. Ish. Yeah, it's not bad, I suppose. I will deal a shadow card, deal a shadow card. I have to feint Old Man Willow because when he attacks, I raise my threat by whatever is in here. So I raise my threat by 2 or 1, and I don't want to do that. You were already out before I actually engaged you, so I'm going to defend with Sam, this one first. So return attacking enemy to the staging area after this attack. How annoying. So he's swinging for 3, I defend for 3. Guess that's life. I guess I get to engage him again. And then I'm going to feint Old Man Willow. And then I'm going to fast hitch, stand back up, and I'm going to attack Old Man Willow. Now, Old Man Willow's indestructible and immune to player card effects. Why am I bothering to hit him? I'm bothering to hit him because, well, first of all, he's engaged with me. I should have got a card after you engage an enemy. Yes, I should have got another card for it. Oh, everything's going quite well there. And as a little bit of a spoiler, if we flip this over, if there's at least 12 damage tokens on Old Man Willow, we earn the Old Bogey Stories boon card. So I'm going to attack for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's got 4, so that's 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to do 5 more here before the end of the game. And we're not terribly far off, I suppose. So let's ready up. Well, let's drop Shirefolk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us play Fellowship of the Ring. Cost me 2 here, but that does give everybody +1, +1, +1, +1. And we're going to fast hitch Mary. What did I press there? Wrong button, I think. Then I'm going to do a big quest. Do I need you to swing twice? I do kind of need you to swing twice. But I also don't, so I'm going full on questing. Oh, little Jenny chump blocker here. Well, I can't chump block if I want to keep this, so questing. Then I will reveal 1 encounter card. Remove a questing hero and blank their box. I don't think that's terribly bad. Won't mean I'm not blanking anything else afterwards. Yes, so if I remove you, because I'm still succeeding by 6, which isn't bad, but then I'm going to spend 1, 2 to play this. Lets me draw 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just temporarily I'll ramp up 1, 2, 3, 4. So I succeed by 10. 4 is enough for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent, excellent. Then I will travel to Withy Window. That's no problem. Then I'm going to travel. I can drop Curious Brandybuck. I will optionally engage the Grasping Roots, which will stand Sam and draw me a card. Getting reasonable. I will exhaust this to stand you. Shadow card, shadow card. I think I'm just going to have to lose Fellowship of the Ring here. Don't see that I can necessarily take the hit. So what's my defense at the moment? 1, 2, 3. Defense of 3. Could raise that to 5. You've got defense of 0. Could raise that to 2. You know what? Let's risk it. So Sam is going to defend Old Man Willow first of all. Now when Old Man Willow attacks, it's tiny little. It is possible to click on that. Let me just view shared victory display. I wish to. Can I turn all of these face down? Close and shuffle, and then you'll get discarded. Just leave these face down for the time being. So that's when he attacks. Sam's defending. Defending player discards a non-objective attachment he controls. Yes, Fellowship of the Ring. Because we'll be losing it anyway. And then I'll play this to give Sam +2. Well, everything really. Fine. Then Should I defend again? Let me fast hitch. No, I'm going to defend with Brandy Buck here. Flip that, so that's nothing. So he's 3. I kind of need to keep that, so we lose the Brandy Buck, but it doesn't matter so much now. And then we attack, which is enough to kill you. Stand you back up. You're currently hitting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you might as well attack back here and just do 1 more damage. Okay, it's something. Getting there. Oh, convenient. So I guess I could defend again. Alright, we're on to something. So here we do 1, 2, and put Fellowship back on, because now I don't have to worry about anybody's willpower stats. We drop Rosie for 2. We can move Sam's resources, but don't need to. Quest time, baby. So I might as well quest with everybody. Quest. Succeeding by 20 as things stand. That's 17. I actually need to quest with fewer people, so I'm going to not quest with Rosie, and hopefully... let's see, 17 gets me through, so I need to quest with fewer than 17, to be honest. Ah, wait, why have you still got so much quest? Was I cheating last time, perhaps? That's fine, so 14... So even if Rosie, even if nothing comes up, we're not completing it. Discard all progress, yep, that's fine. It's got Surge as well though. If there's a non-unique active location, nope, nothing. Surge, perfect. So, here I succeed by 13. That would make me succeed by 17, wouldn't it? How annoying. I guess I can do that in a minute. So you go to the victory display, travel here. So wait, I was succeeding by 13. I needed 5 on that, so 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And travel phase, go there. Then I'm going to am I going to play this now? No. So then I'm going to be attacked by Old Man Willow. I'm going to fast hitch ready up. Give him, oh, that should be gone. Give him a shadow card. That shadow card will be... I put my threat up last time. Don't think I did. What did I get rid of? Wall of trees. One of the two. Doesn't matter. Defend with Sam, who's currently defending for 1, 2 just. But that's okay. So defend for 2. We will give him an extra 2. Then we will fast hitch. Ready up. Attack with Mary, which is going to do 1, 2. Oh. So he's swinging for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And... oh wait, can I... attached hero cannot ready. So actually I should have 2 fewer progress on here. You should be ready. But if I had 2 fewer progress there, I would instead get +3 progress by playing this and drawing 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. That'll be all my money. Then I can just play you, drop my threat by 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, hold on, I need to go to the victory display again. You're not going to learn to play things well by watching me, I'll tell you that much. So let's flip you and close and shuffle, and then we lose you, so that's a threat up by 2, so when Old Man Willow attack me. But now we've got Gaffer Gamgees out our nut, so Old Man Willow's not getting another attack off. So this should be enough to now win. So ready up. And I mean, I play Gaffer Gamgee for 2. Play you for 2. Might as well have a little looky sneaky peeky. That's not a problem. Then I'll play you for 2. Doesn't matter. And then we just quest all the way. Quest. Succeeding by 19. I flip you. Put it on Mary. And then we win. Shazammed. So if the players defeat this stage, they win the game. Done. You go to the victory display. And there's 12 damage on Old Man Willow. So wasn't neat, I'll tell you that much, but we did get there. So if we flip the resolution. So Tom Bombadil burst out laughing. "Well, my little fellows," said he, stooping so that he peered into their faces, "you shall come home with me. The table is all laden with yellow cream, honeycomb, and white bread and butter. Goldberry is waiting for questions around the supper table. You follow after me as quick as you're able." And with that, he picked up his lilies, and then with a beckoning wave of his hand went hopping and dancing along the path eastward, still singing loudly and nonsensically. So super, so we did get to see Tom Bombadil. He came out in this scenario, and we did manage to get past Old Man Willow without Gaffer Gamgee, so it is possible if you don't put him in your deck. But having Feints still a necessity, and that halfling determination to see you through, which is sweet. So that's another scenario done. If there's at least 12 damage tokens, we get to keep the old bogey card, and so that's useful. It's like an extra mulligan when you most need it, because sometimes your decks will become very reliant on having specific cards. So there we go, we've completed the second scenario in the saga. Remember, this one doesn't come in the box set, it's a print on demand scenario. You can get them from Game Centre at the moment, or a little harder to track down here in the UK, but that is one way of playing through the quest, and I still feel like the deck was mostly thematic. The allies are the least thematic part, I would argue, but they are quite useful at times. I think we could have made it perhaps without the cautious halflings, but as I said, the memories of Rosie will see me through, and I wouldn't want to play this scenario without Gaffer Gamgee, but obviously we didn't use him the entire time for the one that we succeeded on, so he's not strictly necessary. If you want to start filtering out those allies, you may. So done and done. Next time we'll be in the House of Tom Bombadil before going through the Barrow Downs. So hopefully you can join me next time for both the lore and the playthrough. But until next time, this is Rings Check signing off.